Hello and you are welcome to KEYPOINT with me, Jerry Etonam. Today we are commemorating women in leadership and empowerment in remembrance of the International Women's Day, where we are going to highlight some of the challenges, the aspirations, and also the achievement of significant women in the field of leadership and empowerment. So I have three very wonderful and strong ladies in the studios with me. They'll be introducing themselves shortly before we delve much more onto the topic, women in leadership and empowerment. So in my immediate right, I have Miss. You can introduce yourself.
My name is Radiata Ajayi and I'm an office assistant. Thank you.
So the next lady.
My name is Som Victoire. I am a caterer and the president of Yali chapter Togo. Thank you.
So I have another lady here.
My name is Samira Amadou. I'm an engineer.
Okay, so I don't want us to go too much time. We've already wasted most of the time already, I would admit, and I'm sorry for that. So we want to start off with leadership. I will be starting with you since you introduced yourself first. So as a woman, what does leadership mean to you?
I think leadership is that behavior you have as a woman when directing activities toward the given goal.
Okay, I mean, that's the simplest way we can actually put
Exactly.
it. So, Miss Som?
For me, leadership is that ability that women have to lead or to take some people towards an objective.
So there has to be the woman first of all, the position, and then
The goal.
the objective or the goal. Miss Samira?
I think they already said what I wanted to say. The ability to lead people, to guide people to a purpose.
A purpose. Now, I'm sure you will all agree with me that it's not. Is it every woman that can lead, in your opinion?
It's not about women.
No, we are
Everybody-
focusing on leadership today and on
Let's
women.
hear that first.
Okay.
Everybody can't be a leader. Recently, I heard someone saying, if you want everybody to be a leader, who will you lead?
Okay.
So-
I mean, that's a valid point, but it
So-
still comes to my question: can every woman lead?
No.
Can every woman lead?
No. You need
Can
to
I-
have, I think you need to have some of the qualities, capacities, and things like that before they can call
I'm
you.
starting with you on the on the
Before they can call you a leader.
What qualities? Okay, so do you want to put it in a way such that we are looking at the qualities of the leader before, if you are a woman, you need to possess that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so let's start with you.
Yes, so I think you need communication.
Okay.
That's very
Okay.
important. You need confidence. That one
Confidence,
is
communication.
also important. You also need to be emotionally intelligent,
Okay.
and you need to have empathy. You need to be resilient. That's also important. And finally, I think you need to be fueled by a strong vision and a sense of purpose.
Of purpose.
Yeah.
So, Miss Som,
Yes?
we agree that not okay. I'm going to agree with what Samira said. Not everyone can be a leader. I don't want to be. If I'm discriminating also. So
Yeah.
with you, if you have to be a leader as a woman, what are some of those qualities that you would look for in a woman who is a leader?
I would say first, for me, will be resilience.
Okay.
Because you have to face many challenges and you have to first be resilient, someone who is resilient. And after that, you have to be a communicator, because you have to guide some people and you can't work with them without communicating with them to see what are their point of view concerning this or that objectives. So for me, these are the two major qualities that this woman must have before she can lead a group of people.
Okay. So back to you, Miss Samira. You're talking about qualities.
Yes, about qualities. Before guiding people, you should be able to understand what they are thinking, how they do things.
Okay.
Because sometimes as leader is difficult to explain the vision to the people you are guiding. Explain the vision to them, help them to adopt the vision, to be to think like you want them to think, and guide them. So I think it should be a listener, someone that is able to listen to people, someone that is able to explain and to communicate, as she said. And finally, someone who is resilient. They already said.
I guess the keyword for the day is resilient. But I was actually looking for the word tolerance.
Yeah.
Because from what you say, if you want to explain your views to people, for them to have the same vision as you would have, you also need to have tolerance.
Yeah.
Because people will go wayward, you still have to draw them in.
Yes, I think it has something to do with empathy.
Empathy, okay.
Yes, I said it. I said you need to
Have empathy.
Yeah. Yeah. So all the things that we said, to put them in a group,
Okay.
we can say that these are the major, like Victoire said. She said we need communication, very important. You need the empathy.
Mm-hmm.
You need resilience. That's also important. So I think we just put them together.
Okay. So now we understand that there are qualities, there are attributes and all that. But somebody will say, maybe even if you have those qualities, there are still some challenges that you will face as a leader, first of all. And if you're a woman, maybe there could be some particular challenges you face as a woman. So I'm starting with Ms. Samira on this one. What are some of the challenges in terms of leadership, and then specifically to a woman?
I would say being a woman is already a challenge.
In what way?
Because it's obvious for us in our communities to I would say to give something to a boy, go and do this thing for me.
Okay.
And
giving to a girl?
Yeah.
Really?
Let's take the example of a country that want to elect a president.
Okay.
They would rather give the presidency to a man.
And then the woman becomes the vice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or his wife, as people used to wish. So I would say harassment also.
Okay.
Being a woman, it's really difficult. And if you are a woman and you want to lead, it's more difficult. Now, I was talking about harassment, I was talking the family, the education, the environment. Because when you grow up in an environment in which people used to tell you, you can't do it, just know how to cook, be a good wife.
So they domesticate you.
Yeah. So the education in our communities is, let's say,
does not encourage women.
Does not encourage women and does not even help them to think about leading.
Okay.
Because she is already in that mood that she just need to know how to make up herself, how to do her hair, so that she can meet a good man, a rich man. So they educate us to be the wife of the king and not the queen.
Okay. I mean, that's a very powerful phrase you just you just made. You are educated to be the wife of the king, but not the queen. So coming to Miss Rodiet.
The environment is very important. So I think we are working or being in environments that are not allowing us to just blossom. Okay. So I think harassment, as she said, and also hostile environment. These are the two major thing that I
Before
think.
I'll get to Victoire,
Yes.
you spoke about harassment and hostile environment.
Yes.
I just want to bring a bit of scenario because imagine you are in a field that is very competitive. Let me just use maybe construction, for example. Okay. In our local communities, most of the time when they are doing construction, is the women who fetch water. That is what is expected of them. Come and cool, fetch water.
Yeah.
But imagine you probably want to pull the wheelbarrow, you want to carry the cement and all that. Instinctively, as a man, my concern would be to protect a woman. So I might feel like, no, I don't want you to do that. Would you consider that a way of, hampering the lady from thinking that she can actually do that? Because, like I said, instinctively, I would want to protect you. So I feel like it's too heavy for you.
It depends.
Okay.
It depends on the way you do it. See, if I'm already having the ability, or some of them, they have the diploma.
Okay.
But because they are a woman, you say that no, don't do it. But the person is able to do that. That's why she got the diploma for.
Okay.
Yeah, so you should just let the person do what she is able to do with her diploma and everything. It means that she can do it.
Okay.
Why are you minimizing her?
I think it's also the habit. When you are in family, when they want someone to take a chair, they will ask the boy and not the girl.
I feel like it's natural. I don't know.
No, it's not natural. It's as I said, concerning our education.
Okay.
Men are educated to protect women, to do hard works, but I remember that one day I wanted to move a table from a place A to a place B.
Okay.
And one of my colleagues said, no, I would do that. I said, I'm an engineer. I used to do worse than this.
Okay, so coming to Miss Victoire, we are talking about some of the challenges. Do you have any ones you want to? I mean, you are president of an association. I know very much well that leading a group of people is not an easy thing. So, what are some of the challenges? Maybe you could speak from the perspective of a president.
Okay, some of the challenges I can say is the way people see you.
Okay.
Leading people, they think that you can't do it.
Like, is it a matter of standard?
Not really a standard. First, if you are a woman. Second, if you are a wife. And third, if you are a mother. They will say that after all the charges you have to face at your home, will you be able to work again concerning the goal you people have fixed first?
Okay.
So that is also a mindset that you have to work against, because it's not because that I am a woman that I can't do this or that, or because I'm a wife or a mother. We can see that every people make plans for everything they have to do. It's just that you have to plan all your work, what you have to do with your association, or what I have to do with my home, so that both can be together and one can be the
priority.
Yes.
Okay.
So I can say that leading a group when you are a woman is very difficult. Very difficult.
There's also something I want to add. When leading an association, like she was saying, people are coming from different backgrounds, so it's very difficult to be with people.
I think that's what she spoke about.
Yes,
channeling everybody in the same line.
So it's very difficult to handle people with different education and background. So to convince them to be thinking the way you are thinking is very difficult. So these are also the challenges. Imagine someone is coming from a rich family. The way they do things in their environment is different from someone who is coming from a modest family or whatever. So it's really difficult to put all of them in the same pot so that you can go towards that same goal you are just going. You see?
A man even said the last week that he can't receive an order from a woman.
Hey.
Oh, you mean like when the woman is in charge and gives directives?
Like maybe he is the assistant of the woman.
Okay.
If the woman asks her to do something, he'll say that, no, in my family, we don't do that.
Okay.
No, but there are situations where I will remember when I was in school, I was dating someone who was my superior in terms of production. And then when she gives commands, I actually do listen. But when the roles were reversed, it was being difficult. So sometimes it may not always be the same thing though. So now we are back to the aspect of what women can contribute in terms of when they are in position and leadership. I'm bringing this particular one because amid all the difficulties, there are still certain women that are able to push forward, that are able to set themselves as role models for other people. So I will start with you on this one. What are some of the things, maybe in your field of engineer or activism, some of the women you've seen that they've, amidst all the troubles, all the challenges, they are still able to do something? What contribution can a woman bring? Maybe this might educate those people who think women can't do it. There are places in the home, as you said earlier yourself.
Okay, I worked on some brilliant projects, like we did a caravan. I don't know.
Okay, caravan is the same thing.
We went to a place with, let's say, around 300 people.
Okay.
Between those people, there were kids actually, and we gave skills about cyber protection when you are online, how to protect yourself, how to not lose your personal information. So after that, there are some, let's say, I would say girls, they were at, I don't remember, college. And they approached me, they said, we want to be like you. And one of them said she wanted to do hairstyles, leave the school and to do hairstyles as her mom. you know, some environment, some people don't have the opportunity to meet other people. Actually, in our environment, we don't have, as far as I'm concerned, in my opinion, we don't have enough women to encourage others. So when some people are in contact of those women that are models for them, they used to, let's say, project themselves in their life and reach for what they want. We did some projects also with Plan International Togo, and we brought people from Dapaon, every area of Togo, and we formed them on coding, IT maintenance, artificial intelligence. We did those things that can help them to have those skills, because you know our domain seems like men's domain.
I mean, when we say technologies, maybe we look out for in the first instance.
We really work to, let's say, bring that domain to girls and help them really to enjoy the domain, and to, you know, when you have passion for something, you like the thing, and they bring the thing to you, you struggle to, let's say,
make sure you get involved, get to know much about it, and then move on.
And grow up in the domain.
That's
so apart from that, also we used to do some activities in which we work on the estime de soi,
self-esteem,
self-esteem for mostly girls, because our girls in our communities need it. Because, as I said, our environment in our education, we are supposed to be the wife of the king, so we don't work on ourselves.
I mean, regardless of that, we shouldn't forget the boys as well, because they have also
they are part of it.
I'm going to leave you there. So I'm coming to, or let me go to Victor on this one. We are still talking about the contributions women can give. I'm sure as a president of an association and also a caterer, there have been maybe some significant contributions that you've seen other people do, or even you yourself, that you've also added to the lives of the community, not only girls, as she was focusing on.
Okay, so I can say that as a woman, we have many things to offer to those who are following us, those we are leading. And if I have to talk, a role model for me, a woman I've watched a lot and I appreciate her, is the wife of Barack Obama. Michelle Obama.
Okay.
The way she helped her husband, because after all, many people say that she is the one who was leading the United States. It was not her husband. So the way she was able to lead her home, the whole nation, helping her husband to do what is needed, I think that is a big thing to learn from her. And we can see that after the mandate of the husband, she went on schooling and graduated to have her PhD. So it's not because maybe today I'm at a level as a woman that tomorrow I can't go up
beyond
again
that,
and attain the level I want first for myself. And the second one is, I can say, my late mother.
Okay.
For a woman to raise for herself, her child, and build self-esteem for those kids, I think it is a thing that we are not used to in our communities, and especially to help us, as we were 5 girls, 1 boy, but we are used to do the work
that a boy is expected to do,
because we were the more numerous. So we were doing things that men was able to do. And she also helped us. If you want to paint your room today, I can be able to paint it. Because my mother painted her whole house.
Okay.
So I can say that these are my role model. And third is myself, what I've been able to do when leading this group. I never thought that I would be able to do it. But as I take the role and as I see the process in which I'm now, I can say that I'm doing well.
Okay, congratulations.
Congratulations.
I mean, sometimes our role models are even much more closer to us than we know. Sometimes we look too far away when the people are
When
just
our
within.
aunties, our moms,
Our uncles as well. You don't like talking about that, guys. So, Rodiat, what are some of the contributions or things that women do?
Yes, they already said everything. The only thing that I can say right now is that women need to go out there. They need to break barriers. They need to change status quo and things like that. You know, they will say women are not able to go into politics. You know, come on, women, just go into politics, not just to go, but go and prove yourself. Prove yourself and prove them wrong.
I like that statement. Prove yourself.
Don't just go because they are saying you can't.
Yeah.
Go and work hard to prove them wrong.
And have
yes.
vision.
So let's break barriers. Let's change status quo. These are really
one last
things.
question before I take your last words.
Yes.
Looking at the fact that we are commemorating women in leadership and empowerment, with all the challenges you've said, the achievement that they've done, do you think that in a particular field, women should be given some special treatment or advantage just because they are women?
That's a tricky question.
No. I'm asking because I don't want it to seem like we are making it all rosy.
It's tricky.
Okay, fine. You understand it in a way you understand. I want you to respond from that angle. Should women be given special treatment or advantage just because they are women?
I don't think so. But unfortunately,
It depends.
I said no. No for myself. But unfortunately, that's what the society is doing. That's what our environment, everything, that's, you know, the environment we are working in every day is doing to us. And somehow, it's just changing the way things should be.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes. So they'll say no because you have, you know, March 8 there, they are giving privileges to women. Instead of, you know, doing the right thing, they are on the better position by doing things badly.
Okay. Ms. Vitua, do you agree? Should women give you special treatment or advantage just because they are women?
No.
Why do you disagree?
I don't think so. I think if we are taking leadership to this level of advantaging some people and disadvantaging men, I think we'll reach a level where one day we will be doing this again, but for the men.
Okay.
Because first it was men that were on the highest level. Now we are encouraging women to reach that level. But if we want to put some few advantages to some of those women so that they can reach, after all, we will be seeing that we have left the men apart, and we were just working on maybe putting some people that are not even worth that position, and now we have to take it back again to work for the men also. So I think the one that is benefiting for one post or another should be worth it. That is.
Any addition, Ms. Samira?
Yes, I heard a man saying the last week that he was working on a project, and he put a woman just because they asked to
Provide a woman.
to provide a woman, and he said that right now the woman is not doing anything. So
So if I understand well, there has to be a woman, so he just just give.
Just to come back on what my sister said, put someone in a place regardless of the sex
Of the person.
Put the person, because the person is qualified, because the person is able to do the work, not because the person is just a woman or a man.
I'm going to still refute the point in a way because you know,
Can I say something?
I'm coming. I'm not trying to cause any confusion here, but I'm asking this question specifically because when it comes to maternity leave, women get, men don't get. I'm not saying it's a special privilege, but it's a system. When it comes to
They have 1 week.
Don't worry. They do.
Wait, men?
Yeah.
They do.
Men don't
Because
go.
you don't know. You don't know.
Oh, no.
No, you don't know. You don't know.
Inform yourself.
You need to be informed. They have 1 week. They have
Men are given
1 week.
1 week.
Maternity.
Even
Wait,
in
Really? But
maternity leave.
that is probably if we are in the
Even
same
in Togo.
company, or If I'm in a different company,
No, it's in the law.
It's in
Really?
the law, yes.
Yeah.
Probably it's not implemented because I've not seen that before. But I'm saying this because I'm not saying it to be against women, but the reason I spoke about advantage or special privileges is because she spoke about being a woman, a wife, and a mother.
Yeah.
Those things come with their own baggage. So I believe whether we do like it or not, there could be some consideration, maybe not advantage, but some consideration that could be given to women
It's
when
now
it
that
comes.
you use the word. Yeah. You were talking about advantage. It's now
It's
that
still
you
an
use
advantage.
It's necessary.
No.
If you are pregnant, are you waiting for the woman to just come and give birth at work? No. And for example, if giving birth, she went for CS, how are you going to handle that? She needs to heal, right? Yeah, so it's important. It's not that it's an advantage. No.
It's
Come
not
on,
that.
it's really, really important.
I'm starting with you on this. I'm taking.
The debate of menstrual holidays, or I don't know how they call it.
Yes.
People used to say that it's not good. It is an advantages for women, but it's not.
Are they menstruating?
Okay, so I have recused myself from this question.
Exactly.
So I'm taking your last words on this one before we wrap up the program. What
Yes.
advice do you have for us?
To just cancel all those things, to eradicate on that, we just need to do some little things. We need to be transparent.
Okay.
We need to have clear policies on gender discrimination.
Okay.
You know, we need a lot of things. We need to be doing those small things so that women and men may not be thinking that because you are a woman, they are giving you this position.
Yeah.
Because you are a man, they are giving you this way. So if you are transparent, if we have a clear policy on gender discrimination, nothing will happen.
Okay.
If everyone is transparent, nothing will happen.
Okay.
If we have a clear recruitment, like gender neutral recruitment process, nothing will happen.
Okay.
So these are the things that we need to implement to just help society, not only women or not men. You understand?
So what is your last words on this one?
I would just encourage ladies and women to go out there and prove themselves. Go out there and prove yourself what you are able to do. Just try and see what will be the level you can attain. Just go and try. That is it.
Okay, so your last word, Miss Samira.
Okay, let's change our education, or let's upgrade our education, the education of our children.
Okay.
Instead of buying a doll
For a child?
Yeah, for a girl.
Okay.
For a girl.
Okay.
And buy a car for the boy. Because when a girl has a doll, is to learn how to take care of a baby.
Okay.
So even when the girl is still a child, we are learning her to take care of people, to be the good wife, the good. The education has a real problem. So let's try to change the education, give the same chances to the.
So you're talking about equality and equity?
Yeah, equality.
Okay.
Even when we are just children.
Okay.
Let's change the education at home.
Okay.
When our sister, or when you are a man, when your sister is doing something, don't say no, you can't do it, let me do it because I'm the man of the house.
Okay.
But encourage her.
Okay.
And even if she is sad because she didn't do it, say the next time you'll be able to do it. Let's encourage our girls, our sisters, our moms, our aunties, our uncles. Thank you.
So thank you, Miss Samira Amadou. I have Rodiata Jai and Victoire Som. They are the strong women who came to, they wanted to silence me, but I was able to stand my grounds. So we've come to the end of the program today on Key Point. You can watch us every Thursdays at 10:30 and also follow a repeat on Sundays. And also on Facebook is a Key Point with double I. On YouTube is a Key Point New World TV. Thank you for being with us on this program. See you next week. It's a bye.